Hey, how are y'all? I got kicked off Facebook for some bull crap, so thought I'd come make a video on YouTube. You know, people need to look around at the sign of the times. People look at the sky and interpret it, but they can't look around at the world and see, the sign of the times, all the natural disasters and, signs in the sky and everything that's going on. And people are having such a hard time, and I try and help people as much as I can, but I can't get anyone to listen to me. As it says in scripture, they have eyes that choose not to see and ears that choose not to hear. And honestly, the people are waiting on something that's always been here because the kingdom of God lives within you. And to get to the Father, I'm the one you got to go through, but the Father is like a consciousness, but only I know the way. And believe me or not, I think I'll be okay. But and people think maybe that I think that I'm better than them. No, but really, I've come to help people, and I'm an earth angel, and I sing my songs, and I try and do everything that it says that I'll do. Um, and it's just a lot of coincidences if it's not me, and honestly, I wish it wasn't me too because I'm an introvert. But with greater gifts come greater responsibilities. And, my gift is showing others they're pretty special too. And, I go through all kinds of stuff. And, everywhere I go, it's like I'm hated for no good reason. I try to be a normal, working normal jobs and stuff like that. And, people just project their insecurities on me because, he takes all their sins because he's a high oak of empath, which is essentially a walking mirror. So they project all their insecurities on me and they make it my fault. And I tell them, thank you. Have a great day. I'll never need you. And, um, and a lot of people think that maybe my ego is big, but I just have a positive mindset because I'm a high vibing person. And, people judge me by the things that I have. They don't see what I've overcome. It says, do not conform to the world's ways, but be renewed. Be transformed by a renewal of your brain, and while everybody's trying to get more, 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 I'm trying to get where I don't need anything because I run on a different program than most. But I just have a new understanding. And I haven't always been this way. I was reborn from things above. And, it's really humbling. But I'm struggling getting anyone to listen to me because I said the scripture, God light poured into the world, but everywhere people ran for darkness, and they didn't want no part of it. And you know, what's going on is all prophesized, but I just shine my light before men so some may be saved, men and women. And you know, um, people say that Jesus is God, but Jesus said the same spirit that lives within me can live in you. But you got to do what the Bible tells you to, and no one is doing it. This world is God ignorant, and everything that they view as bad, with new understanding might be good because it's an instruction book, and everything has a oneness, like all is one, all is mind. And I just understand it because it's my teaching. And to be honest, the Bible's fairly new to me. I mean, not in the sense of that I just started reading the Bible and stuff like that, but it's not the oldest book here. Not saying that it's false in any way. A book tells you the beginning and the end, and all things must come to pass, and at its appointed time, and it starts coming to pass. You might want to pay attention to it, but you know, people are more God ignorant than ever. And what's sad is you have unlimited information at your fingertips. It's and I use mine to research stuff that actually matters, like the truth. And I've went through a lot of hard times, and it says that by the things that he went through, that the Father's plan will prosper through him, and he'll realize that what he went through was good, and he will heal others by his wounds. And he was born in the darkness, but the darkness didn't overcome him. And people are waiting on a man to float down on a cloud. But the Bible is of parables, which is hidden meanings. And people are either like spiritual or what they would consider Christian, but Christian means Christ-like. And it's not about religion, it's about people. The Bible is an instruction book how to reach higher levels of consciousness. And it's only part of the story, though, because that's why it says that you must look for wisdom as a hidden treasure. And it's not all in one book. And like, I can connect everything. And I don't know what the problem is. I can't get anyone to help. And but it says they will hear and not be able to perceive and not understand. They would be given the spirit of stupor. And I just want people to know that like times are changing, and everybody's saying, "Oh, Jesus is coming soon." Like, I'm right here. But it also says he will be given a secret new name, and no one knows that name except for he who receives it. He will receive some hidden manna. And Jesus told you that he's going away to the Father, but he'll come back and ask the Father to send you another advocate, the Spirit of truth, and he will lead you into all truth. And that's me, because he said those that come after me will do far greater things, but he is the first and the last, because the Bible is one soul's journey. And I'm not sure what I got to do. Like, everyone thinks I'm crazy, like I can't hear me too or something. And like, when I was born, my hair was white as wool. Because what y'all look at the end is also the beginning, because he said I'm the head, not the tail. He was talking about the circle of life, the snake eating itself. And every ending starts a new beginning, but new wine, you don't put new old wine in new wine skins, which means first you get rid of the bad before you move on to the good. And people think it's the end of time, but really we're headed into a golden age. Like the statue, Daniel was talking to Nebuchadnezzar about the statue with the head of gold, the torso of silver, and then the legs of bronze, and then the feet of clay and ceramic, or clay and iron. And right now we're built on clay and iron. Especially America, which is, if you read Revelations 18, is where the demons dwell. And, I sit under Satan's throne just doing whatever I want. Over here playing the martyr, turning water into wine in touch with the divine. And, they can't look at the sign of the times, but I think that I'll be fine. I think I will. And, you can destroy this temple and I'll rebuild it in 3 days. 1,000 years but a day, and a day 1,000 years. And, that means time is irrelevant. And new age, new thing. We just went into an age of Aquarius. He said he's the sovereign strong that lives age to age. And, like, good night. I wish it wasn't me too. Because, like, who wants to be Jesus? Like, takes everybody's sins and, tries to help people that do nothing but hate him for no good reason. But I know when I water you, it waters me too, and I get a little extra when you be hating too. And boy, it's feeling pretty great. But I'm so great that I want to show others how to be great, and I want to show them the way. And I'm here to invite people back to God, and it's the best invitation you've ever received, because like, I'm the truth. I'm not like your fake preacher with practicing that, tells you what you want to hear, and passes along that collection plate. And I'm actually doing what I'm talking about. And people, these preachers sit up in these mega churches and stuff like that, and have telethons and trick old ladies into sending them money. Like, there's nothing godly about that, because gods don't dwell in things made with human hands, and it's about within you. And that's why Jesus was like, you doesn't the maker of the cup make the inside as well as the outside? And what he was saying, that like, when people are putting on a front on the outside, if their inside doesn't match the outside don't match the inside, then they're living a lie. And like it says, don't be so quick to be a teacher. And it also says that this world is God ignorant. And instead of hearing me, they label me crazy. But I'm the only way to the Father. And like, I'm not going to cast pearls before swine, which is mean I'm not going to tell all the information to people that aren't receptive to it. Because like, if you're not with me, you're against me, and you've already lost. And I've made myself nothing, as small as I possibly can. And I'm still hated for no good reason. And all I do is try and help other people. And whether people, I don't know what people think, honestly, because like, I don't understand the way that they're living. And I don't judge people. I really don't. My father said, they deny you, they deny me. And he's up there pruning the tree. And I'm just the root of the tree, and the tree can't survive without the root. The root of David. And I'm sorry that I can't ride a cloud. I really wish I could. Riding a horse with a mouth as a double-edged sword, And hopefully I am crazy and a man does float down on a cloud. I'd be like, can I get a ride to the house, please? Because I'm in the world, but this ain't my home. And, I just love love. And, everybody loves hate, apparently. And, Jesus said, the bit in the mouth of a horse controls the whole horse, or a rotor on a big ship. A small rotor on a big ship controls the whole ship, which means your words are your reality. And, when people are listening to all this music about killing and stuff like that, they are casting spells, and like, they are manifesting that. And you wonder why the kids are like growing up killing each other. I mean, that's how they're being programmed. Like, because we all run on a program. Like, your brain is like a supercomputer, your conscious and your unconscious brain. And, until the age of 7, you learn subconsciously. So when our kids are watching us make killing cool, that's their program. But I mean, there is a way to reprogram yourself, and, I know how to do it. And, as soon as people start helping me, I'll start showing you how great y'all are. But man, y'all won't continue arguing with facts, man. My father's gonna lay you low, and I'm so sorry. Like, I can only control the things inside of my control. And I know this is the Matrix, and people are just plugged in, boy. And like, I'm just as above, so below. And I just want y'all to know I love you either way. I do. But hear me or not, I think I'm gonna be okay. And times will, my words never change. There's nothing new under the sun, nothing done that hasn't already been done. Which means that we're living the same cycle over and over again. And people pop on here and pop right back off, which is fine. Like, thank you, have a great day. I'll never need you. Well, I'm trying to meet like-minded individuals, but there's a lot of people that post on here chosen and all this bull crap. But no one gets to the Father except for through me. So, and maybe I'm not saying I don't know everything. That's for sure. Like the more I know, the less I actually know, because the more I learn. Like when you open your mind to a new subject, you actually knew less than when you started, because like now you've opened your mind to all this new information. And I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't make sense, but um, people just don't know how to lean out on their understanding, and they're quick to judge me like I'm not good enough for them or something, which is funny, because really this world ain't even worthy of me. But like I could really help a lot of people. Like things I know could revolutionize psychological community as well as the medical community. Now I can do anything. So, but it says that you must raise the Son of Man up, like Moses did the serpent in the desert. And until then, I'm just going to continue to get better, because when you're good, you tell everybody, but when you're great, they tell you. And I might be too bright, but I don't know if they can see me. And I don't know how I come across, but I'm actually a really humble guy, and I just like having speaking positivity and love and stuff that raises my vibration. And you know, I'm a spiritual practitioner, and I've disconnected from pretty much everything from this world, but I've connected to the spiritual realm, and I'm unlocking my gifts more and more. Um, and really, this is just practice, because it says that Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected by this generation. So I'm not surprised by that, and I'm just getting kind of bored. That's it. Just want to get on here and rant a little bit. But I ain't gonna make a real long video. I just don't want people to say that I didn't try, because in reality, you can all die. You're not son, you not father, and I just rise above and walk on water, which is your emotions. Because it's one of those parables. But everybody wants to see a miracle, but a wicked generation looks for a sign, but no sign will be given except for the sign of Jonah, which is judgment. And if you look around at the world with all these floods and fires and diseases and water drying up and food supply getting cut off, and it ain't even started. It really ain't even started. But y'all keep playing me, and my father's gonna make it hell. And knowledge is wealth, and I just love myself so much I see it ain't about me. And I later got a leak, and I just find strength in being weak. And I really don't care what you think. But I love you either way, and have a great day. I'll never need you.